technical difficulties, okay? Acting as if. So one thing that you can do is practice the feeling of already having this. So if you've been following me for a while, you will remember the shower dance that I taught you, okay? So who has time to do extra things, right? So when you're in the shower, I call it the shower dance. So in the shower dance, you will do a little dance as if you already have this money here, okay? So you'll be like, yes, 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 like this, like really get into the feeling of having this money, like really celebrate it. And you can't like be silly enough or you know, no one's obviously watching you in the shower, unless they are, I don't want to know. Get in there, really get into it, because it's not one more thing you have to do. You're already in the shower, you washed your hair, you might as well do a whole celebration dance like, oh yeah, the money came. Try it. I've actually had clients before who have done this who have manifested $40,000. That's not a joke, okay? Not me personally, but someone else has done this, okay? So it does work. Might take a little bit of time, but the more convincing you are, the key is the emotion. So a lot of us are taught that when the money comes, then I will be happy. It's conditional, right? When I get this new partner, then I will be happy. That is backwards, okay? You have to feel it first, and then the thing comes. So the minute you start researching that and feeling into that, that is 100% one of the spiritual truths that there is, okay? It's science, it's energy, it's vibration, it's true. Yeah, Leslie, I'm going back to the shower. I did it this morning in the shower too. All right, so that is one quick trick that you can do, and you could even do it if you're like, and the key to this is being super happy even though you don't have it, okay? There's a lot of steps to manifesting, by the way, okay? You can even do this if you're like playing with your kids and singing songs, having dance parties. Joy and appreciation are the quickest way to tractor beam these manifestations, these creations that you're wanting into your energy field, into your life, into your consciousness, okay? What else can you do? Yeah, so celebrating ahead of time, okay? Really getting into it. So a couple years when I had my own life coach, I hired a life coach a couple years ago, and one of her suggestions was to do a video of some big thing that you want to manifest. So my two things that I picked were $10,000 in one lump sum and a trip to Disney World, okay? So again, you're an actor. Be very, very dramatic, but you have to feel as if you're really in this role. So I got out a big floppy hat. I wrote myself a check for $10,000 on a real check, okay? The more believable, the better. And I got out my suitcase. And I put up my video and I got really into it. I'm like telling the story as if it's already happened, okay? And you have to get super convincing. So my story was, oh my God, I manifested $10,000 and we're going to Disney. And I described like how I told my kids, and I acted as if, you know, we were going, we were planning this trip, and what it would feel like to have $10,000 in my hand. At the time, I didn't have a trip to Disney and I didn't have $10,000, let me tell you, okay? But maybe 8 months later, I got a check for $10,000 and I got a trip to Disney World, okay? I didn't have to go looking or asking for a trip to Disney World. I didn't book a trip. I didn't have to go to the bank and get $10,000. It came to me, okay? Now, 8 months might be a long time to you. Time is irrelevant in the universe, okay? So whatever time frame comes through for you actually depends on how emotional you get. The stronger the emotion, the quicker the pull, the quicker the manifestation comes to you, okay? So that's really important, okay? So try the shower dance. There's other tools. We're only going to touch on that one right now, okay? Then, so step 1 is asking. Step 2 is believing as if you already have it. Or you can also walk around like, you have to be the person that you want to be, right? So if you want to be a rich person, you got to start acting like a rich person. You're like swagger, and you're going to walk down the street like, oh yeah, I can buy whatever I want, right? Acting like that. You have to be that person before you can, because if you're walking around like, oh my God, I don't have any money. How am I going to pay my bills? That is not going to get you any money, okay? So you have to start training your brain to switch it over to as if I already am that person who has the thing I want. Okay, so write this down. This is super important. Okay. The third step would be to allowing it in. You got to allow. You have to practice allowing. A lot of people are like, I feel so guilty. I can't ask for money. oh, the universe doesn't want to give me money, I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy, oh, there's not enough for everyone else, if I get $10,000 there's not enough for everybody else. That is crap. Okay, so drop that right now. You need to drop that energy in you right now. There is literally enough for everyone. Billions and billions of people. There's billions and billions of dollars to be dispersed to everyone, and all of you are deserving of this energy. Okay, so you have to be open to receiving. So that means a feeling of worthiness. So you can practice. If you don't feel worthy of $100 right now, you need to practice the feeling of worthiness. Okay, every feeling inside of you, every emotion that is inside of you, you can pull it out. It's already there. A feeling, you don't need an external validation or external source to give you this feeling. If you get a meditation, oh yeah, meditation is key for this. If you guys work with me in a life coaching capacity or mentoring capacity, you guys know that first thing I'm going to say is you need to meditate. If you don't meditate, you're out. You can't. You just can't. Okay. So meditation is the big part of this as well. Okay. So like 10 people will stop watching this video because a lot of people don't want to meditate. This is key though. Okay. So you have to be open to it. You have to be open to receive. You have to practice worthiness. You have to practice being receptive. You have to feel that it's okay to receive things and be appreciative of these things, okay? Before the thing can come to you, okay? So things that I have manifested is a brand new Jeep. Just by getting in the meditation, I didn't even ask for the Jeep. I wasn't even specific in that. That was a visualization that was playing out in my mind's eye over and over, over and over and over and over. I'm feeling as if I could see the detail of the Jeep circle on the wheel. And then one day I get a phone call from the people who had financed my previous car that I was driving, and they said, they called me. I didn't go to a dealership. They called me and said, hi Jennifer, we just want to let you know that you're ready for an upgrade now. What kind of car would you like? And I didn't do anything except this. I didn't do anything except these steps, okay? So it works. So visualizing what you want ahead of time, putting that feeling in there as if it's already happened, like, oh my God, blah. Like even if you cry tears of joy, even better, okay? I manifested being on TV. So as you know, I would like to be on TV. So I actually manifested with these steps, including the visualization, acting as if I already have it, seeing myself in front of that mirror in that cool studio chair, getting my makeup done. I could see in my visualization the light bulbs that go around the mirror where they do that on set. And that actually happened. I was like, oh my God, the lights are there. I had created that in the quantum field first, and then the universe had to bring it to me. Because if you can visualize something already in your mind's eye in the quantum field, it's already existing on an energetic plane. It's already existing, because if you can imagine it, you're already there. Okay, so the key is to learn how to bring it back to you. All right, what else? I manifested this trip to Peru. I visualized myself in a hammock and seeing waterfalls and all of these things. And that being said, that was in the quantum field. I created that in the quantum field, in meditation, in nothingness. Okay, I went there, I visualized it, I felt as if I've already had it, and I consistently did this, and the things came to me. I did not go after them. Okay, that's key. But if you're inspired to take action, if you get an idea and you're so inspired to do something, that is also a manifestation. Okay, so I hope I'm not forgetting any steps here, but it's kind of hard to do it in the moment, right? Also, being present in the moment. Joe Dispenza says, the more you get in the present moment, the more you get out of your own way. Okay, so you want to get out of your way, because your brain's like, I don't deserve it. I can't do what she does. I don't have money to do this. Blah, 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 blah. Crap. Okay, if you follow these steps, anything, you can create anything, and you can tractor beam it. I call it tractor beaming, like Star Wars, bring it into you. Okay, the trip, I didn't have money for the trip. I did not, when I saw this trip to Peru come up, I did not have $4,000, okay, or however much it cost. I didn't have it. All I knew is that my soul's like, oh my God, I am doing this. I don't care how I have to do it. I knew and I trusted the universe was going to bring it to me. I trusted. That's another step. You got to trust like there's no tomorrow, okay? You got to trust like no doubt. You got to practice that as well, okay? And so I decided, the idea was ask if you can do payment plans. Okay. So I reached out, I asked for that, and it was given to me. Okay. Here's a solution. There's a solution to everything that you want. There's a solution to every problem that you have. Okay. And then every month I had to pay this amount. And every month, at the beginning of the month, I did not have this payment. And then because I trusted so much and I followed these steps and I kept going and I didn't give up and I just knew, and I did shower dances and I'm like, every month the money would come so I could pay for this trip. Also for the flight, the money came in. I asked specific, I did these steps, I received. So if you're seeing this trip to Italy, or you're seeing a trip to somewhere, or you want to go somewhere and you don't have the money, or there's an investment you want to make, and if you want to work with a life coach and you don't have the money right now, do these things. Okay? You jump and then it comes. You have to trust, you have to believe, you have to really feel into it as you deserve it. And a lot of us don't believe that we deserve it, and that's where the issue is. So starting to work on your feelings of self-worth will really help you. Okay? So ask, believe, allow. You got to trust in there somewhere too. You really got to trust. You got to meditate. You got to buy Joe Dispenza's book. You got to practice what he teaches you. And if you don't want to buy his book, if you don't like to read, go do meditations. Get in the quantum field. That's the key. You go. Awesome. I would love an assistant. Oh my God, that's one of the things I'm manifesting is an assistant. And I've actually manifested assistants before, but they kind of whatever. But maybe that's my new manifestation. Okay. So hopefully that helps you. And I know I talk fast sometimes when I'm not grounded, but when I do videos or I'm inspired to come on here and do a video for you, I'm in La La Land. I put myself in La La Land, or connecting to spirit so that I can allow the guidance to flow in and make sure that I'm saying the right things. So if I missed a step, I apologize, but I feel like, that's a good chunk of things. And if you write these things down and you start to want, even if you are like wanting the desire to want to implement them, it will change your life. If you have to create the life that you want, you can't create it when you're noticing where you are right now. Right? So if you're like, oh my God, I have no money, I have no friends, I have no job, you're in lack, okay? You want to be in lack land. You want to get in abundance land, okay? So try these steps and only turn your focus, because that's where energy flows, right? Turn your focus to, and only think about and obsess about it. Obsess about where you want to be. Obsess about seeing yourself on vacation. Obsess about what that looks like, what it feels like. Okay, you got to be obsessive about that instead of being obsessive about that. So it's really hard, but you got to practice switching that old way of being. And right now, we're all shifting into that, some quicker than others, but we have to shift into that mindset, okay? Take your focus off of what you don't have and put your focus on what you do have. And follow these steps and pick something to manifest. Try $100 and see how it goes. Send me a message if it works for you, because I will work for you if you do all the steps that I mentioned here. And if you need more help on learning how to manifest and creating your best life, the life that you want to, I am pretty knowledgeable on manifesting. You got to do it consciously. We're going to consciously manifest your life, okay? So send me a message. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to help you manifest and create the life that you want. Bye.